Okay, in this video, we're going to put in three windows in the basement. And we know that they're 5 inches down from the grade line to the top of the window because I gave you that dimension here. I measured it out. And since we showed you the last time how we can see these elevation views that match that, maybe we'll try to draw the basement windows in elevation view where we're not doing 3D. So let's go ahead and start with the east, which it looks like we have 2 windows on the east side. Now the east side's the one that's got 4 windows. So let's find that on the plan here. So if this is north to the top, bottom is south, west is to left, this is east. So we're going to start out on the top one, which is going to be, as we're looking at that from this side of the screen, this would be on the right hand side of the page. So we've got to come down 5 inches and then over 1 foot 9 3/4 to the edge of the window. So again, just to get me, so I'm working off of the right hand side because I'm looking at it from the right side there. So let's find the east elevation. And I want to come down 5 inches and over 1 foot 9 3/4 to get to the corner there. Okay, so let's draw our temporary line down 5 inches. And we'll just draw that all the way across just temporarily. So now we want to do 1 foot 9 3/4. 1 feet 9.75. And then we're going to come down. So that window is, let's zoom in a little bit so I can actually read what it is. 3 foot 1 by 3 foot 11 high. So it's going to be 3 foot 11 1/4 down and then 3 foot 1 wide. Three foot 11.25. And then it's 3 foot 1 wide. 3 foot 1. Let's draw a line up. Make sure it's 3 foot 11 3/4. A quarter, I should say. And then let's draw our last line here to double check it. Did I screw that up? I think I did. 3 foot 1 wide, but it needed to be 3 foot 1 1/2. So we'll fix that. To get the rough opening, we're going to grab this line. We're just going to move it a 1/2 inch over to the right, and everything will stretch with it. 0.5, enter. Okay, so we got the one window drawn. Now we're going to draw the other one on the other end, so let's find out that. So as we're looking at this from this side of the screen here, this is going to be on the left-hand side of the elevation, and it's 5 foot 5 1/2 inches in. So let's go ahead and draw that. 5 foot 5.5 inches. And now we got to figure out how far down it is. And that's going to be also 311 1/4, and it's going to be 3.1 wide. So it's the same, is it the same size as the other one? Let's look here. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that makes our life easier. We can just copy it down. Okay, so we're going to just draw a temporary line here. And we're going to select all this stuff. And we're just going to copy it. So I'm going to go to move. I'm going to hit the control key. And I'm going to copy it. So first off, I guess I need to select this. So I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to select bounding edges so I get all of it. Now I'm going to hit the move key and I'm going to hit control to get me the plus sign. And then I'm going to bring it from there to here. Okay, now I'm going to erase this temporary line, hit the delete key. I'm going to use my materials. Let's get this out of our way, get my glass again. Okay, so now I can get rid of this temporary line I drew. So we're on the east elevation. Let's just double check that. We got 2 big windows and 4 little windows above. So let's go up here and double check. Two big windows, 4 windows above, so we're cool. So now we've got to go to the other side, which is going to be the west elevation. And then we're going to have 1 little window off in the corner. Okay, so let's go back and look at the plan. So that 1 little window, as I look at it from this way now, that's going to be on the left-hand side, and that's 4 feet and 3/4 inches. So let's go ahead and get to the other side. So that's going to be the west elevation, and we're going to go off this left-hand corner, 5 inches down, and find that 5-inch line. I'm going to draw over a line, 4 feet, 0.75, enter. The height of that window is 1'4" using the rough opening. 1'4.25", enter. Now we're going to do the width of it, which is 2'8", so it's going to be 2'8.5". 2'8.5", and then we're going to come up till we get to that point, and we're going to close it off, and we're going to erase the temporary line, and we're going to go ahead and use our materials and paint it again with blue. I gotta get my paintbrush tool here. There we go. Okay, so now we have all the windows done. I think that's enough for a stop of another video. So let's go ahead and hit pause here.